Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wish's weekly webisodes. I've got a fantastic collection from our friends at 49 and Market. This is the Inkwell collection. Fantastic, you guys. It's from the Color Swatch collection. So we've got our 6x8 mini paper pack collection, and this one has gorgeous, gorgeous papers. I'm going to show you all of this soon. And then we've got the beautiful laser cuts. These are so gorgeous as well. They do such a brilliant job on their laser cuts. And then we've got our rub-on transfer sheets. You get 6 in here. And then we've also got these beautiful, here we go, these beautiful acetate leaves. These are also really gorgeous. And then also, this is a new one for me, this is the collage sheets. They're a little thinner paper. You guys put these all together and you get amazing cards like this one that might be made. Look at that pop up. We can't wait to show you what else we came up with, so come back and play with it. So let's take a little flip through our 6x8 paper pack collection. So we've got beautiful floral designs. Look at that. Really rich, like indigo blue colors, and then lighter blue colors and texture prints on the other side. Look at that, gorgeous. There's multiples here, so I'm going to try to skip all the multiples. Oh, look at the beautiful collaged papers, really gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful butterflies, or are these moths? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys. And then gorgeous, oh, look at that one. And then this one is beautiful. All right, so that's one. And then let's take a look at these acetates. So these are leaves and butterflies, you guys. And I'm going to spread them out a little bit so you can see. There's multiples of each one. And there's some that are quite large, and then there are some that are much smaller, like that. But the butterflies are gorgeous. Look at all those. How many are there on this? Take a look. There are 66. Wow. That's a lot of card making right there. All right, let's take a look now. Okay, this one, this is the collage sheets, and it's thinner paper. Okay, it's not a tissue weight paper. I'm gonna guess, I wish I knew the weight on it. There's 40 text weight sheets. So I would say by the feel of this, it's a little bit lighter than like a printer paper. Maybe, yeah. A little, yeah, it definitely is lighter than a printer weight paper. Beautiful. Look at these. These are meant, you guys, to cut apart, to tear apart, and just to give you additional layers. And we're going to be working with these at the very end. We're going to be building a card together, a collage card, which I always love to do. And as I'm flipping through these, I'll remind you, if you're watching us on YouTube, just look in the description box for the link to this Paper Wishes webisode page, because we have a great money saver on this collection, and it's right over there on the right hand side on our Paper Wishes webisode page. And then all the items individually are listed below the video, so you can just put this or that right into your cart. Gorgeous. Look at that. I love all of the maps and the botanicals and all the little nature elements. Look at that, cute. All right, so yeah, that's gorgeous. I love this collection. I'm a big navy blue fan. Oh, yep, here we go. Lasers. There's so much to show you, you guys. I'm like, where are they all? These lasers, I just think they do. 49 and Market might be the best in the business on their laser cut. They are just amazing. So here's the sheet. Look at that. We've got little half doilies, those little like torn out pieces from a notebook that are so cool, and those are perfectly cut. We've got all these little ribbons and bows. We've got buttons, so cute. And then we're getting over here to the botanicals. Look at that. Beautiful. All these really wonderful borders. They're just like immaculately cut. And then this is the cover sheet for the pack. And then it's got all these cutouts in it as well, which I love. They just don't waste anything. All right, and then finally we've got our rub-ons. So on this, you guys, you get six 6x8 sheets, and you get the little tool. So look at this. Got all of these little butterflies and or moths. And you've got all of these little flowers. And I mean, every little, even little splotch, paint splotch on there is gorgeous. The leaves, got our little splatters, which are so fun for adding for layers. Here, these are really cute to cut out for little greetings. And so there's better together, tasty treats, good times, all of these different things. And then these are great little borders. And then these are great little captions for, like, if you're going to be doing a photo album, this is just perfect. It's really designed for that. That you can just cut these out, and that is so great. And then it's the back cover. All right, so let's get into this first project that Debbie made. Debbie took a composition book, all right? Just the kind that you buy at your office supply place or the dollar store. And she made a really beautiful little photo album out of it. So she did a lot of collaging here. The first thing she did is cover the front and back with just solid blue cardstock. And you can see, if you click on this project below the video, exactly which paper pack she got that from. That's this one right here. And then she put down a first layer of her beautiful paper here. I can see she used that one, was her first layer right here. And then she used one of the collage sheets, and that one. Yes, she used one of those lightweight collage papers, okay? I'm not going to try to find the exact one, but I'm going to show you. This is the pack that she used. She tore that out, glued that down, and then we've got another layer right here of solid cardstock. That's the navy blue, because we want that longer strip. And then one of the borders from the laser cuts. And then we're starting to layer on the rub-ons here. And then these are the acetate leaves. And then more little rub-ons here, here. And then we're doing these die cut pieces right here. And then, the laser cut pieces. And then we've got the laser cut little bow that goes across, and then a little button right there. So cute, very well done. You see all the layers that she's got. Now we go into the inside, you guys. Usually this cover has a lot of, you know, sort of metric things. I think there's even like a ruler printed on here for your composition book, sort of school kind of things. But you take two pieces of paper and glue one down, and then the other one, or rather our beautiful cardstock, and you've got a pocket topped with one of those laser borders. How cute is that to put little things in? And then right here, she's got her first page of her cute little photo album with her grandson Noah. How cute. I love that. Just took her little paper and matted it. She's got a rub-on right here. And you see they've got these little tabs right here that go on. And she's got, look at this, isn't that cute? For each of her grandsons, she's done a little tab. That's so cute. And you can, oops, continue on with your, I think we put this together before we let it dry. Continue on with each one. It says good times. These are little tabs that come in the collection, and she added the rub-ons to them. Just really, really beautiful. Beautifully done. And everything you need in this collection, you just grab one of these dollar composition books, and what a beautiful gift this would make. All right, let's take a look at this pop-up card we looked in the opening. How cool is that? This was done using a cutting die. It's so cool. We have an entire webisode dealing with the double pop-up card cutting die if you're interested in that. And it's just fantastic to use. So you open this up. You can use it like this for the cutting die, or you can use it like this. So Debbie die cut this from like blue, like a navy blue cardstock, and then die cut the actual mechanism for the cutting die right here. and then glued that inside of the card. Isn't that beautiful? She did a gorgeous collage on the front and then added all these little elements to the inside. She just did a really beautiful job with that. All right, if you guys want to take a look at this. There we go. That's what that looks like. We love to use solid sheets of metal for our dies because they're much sturdier. They don't get bent. They don't get, if you did an outline one, this is the way to go. They last so much longer, and we stand behind our dies and how they hold up. Okay, so the next one we've got is a slimline card. So this is 8.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So because our paper pad is 6 by 8, we're going to have a little bit extra there that needs to be filled in on each end of this card. So Debbie used, this is Blue Mix glitter cardstock, and she just took a little took her paper trimmer and just cut a little bit off to make a little bit of a border and glued that down first on each end, and then glued her paper right over that. And then the layering comes on. So as you can see, the paper that she chose has the beautiful little motif there of the flowers. And then you can glue one of those laser borders across the bottom. And then she's got more of the laser cut pieces. Look at this one. She foam taped the butterfly just on the body there so that the wings have a little bit of movement there. And then she added some silver jewel dazzle stickers to the flowers and to that butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? She did a beautiful job on that. All right, last card. We're gonna build a card together. I'm doing a little collaging, you guys. And I gotta get my glue going here. Right. So we're going to be using all kinds of goodies. So I have a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I've covered it with one of the back of the pattern papers, which is just a nice solid blue, because I'm going to be doing a lot of layering. So on this one, from those beautiful little collage sheets, got this upside down? I do. I took this collage sheet and I cut away this piece right here. That was so pretty. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a tear. Now, when tearing, if you tear away from you, you're going to get a white edge on the tearaway piece, and you're not going to get a white edge on this piece, on the bigger piece. And I want a white edge. I want my white edge to show up against this dark blue paper. So we're going to put that like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of charcoal or black ink. We're going to ink the edges here. I'm going to darken that up a little bit, but I'm going to leave my torn edge white. And yeah, inking is plays a role in collaging, I think. There we go. See how it kind of changes up the edge there, gives that some dimension, some definition rather. All right, so we're going to put this one right here, and then from the back of this piece of paper that I cut away, this is what it looked like on the other side. I'm going to use that because that is just gorgeous. And then I've got one of these laser cut pieces right here. I love that. It looks like it was torn out of a book. We're going to glue that to the back of this. All right, we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to just glue this down as well. I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer glue. We don't need a ton of glue. We're going to have so many layers. None of this stuff is going anywhere. All right, you notice how I glued this piece flush with this side, because I'm going to glue it right down there, and we're going to trim the rest of that off. And then what I like to do on this side is put the glue right there, because I know I'm going to set that down, and that way I don't have to get glue in the wrong area when I'm dealing with the right side. Now I could have left the top edge of this open and made a little pocket, but I'm going to tuck anything in that one. I'm going to turn that over and trim that with my nice big scissors. Trim that even with the card edge. I do have a little right there to get. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is add some of the rub-ons. So with the rub-ons, it's imperative, I always stress this, do not try to take your rub-on and pull it off the sheet and lay it down and think, I'm just going to rub this part on. Because any pressure at all on the bottom, and even just laying it down, the rest of these little pieces are going to stick to your card. So I can't stress that enough because I've done that before. Done it more than once, you guys. So yeah, I always talk myself into taking a shortcut and it never works out. So we're going to take this piece right here because it's a lighter blue. And I want it to show up against my darker blue. And I hope it does. It might be too dark. Using my little tool, go right over the surface. And then what we do is we just kind of peel back right there. Oop. Now it doesn't show up as well as I thought it would. So let's take another little piece. Okay, and we're going to put this one right here. We're going to kind of tuck that right there. Let's try this one. See if it gets a little darker. Okay, I like how that worked. All right, now we have another rub-on, which is this beautiful floral piece. And we're going to place that right here, kind of overlapping that fern. And on, you know, on Sarah's last video, for Saturdays with Sarah, she used some rub-ons and I thought was a great, great tip. She actually took her little rub-on and she bent one little portion of it up like that. That way, when she was all done, she could just have a little handle there to lift it up. I thought that was genius. I was like, oh my gosh. So we absolutely learned things from each other, you guys. All right, let's see how that looks. I always just like to peel as I go and make sure that I got all those little pieces stuck down. Yep, we're good. The layering there. And now we've got some acetate pieces. Can go right here. Oops, there's my butterfly, my dragonfly. Here and here, or add that one right there. I think I like this one. Now with the acetate, I want this one to go in this direction. We're just going to use a little bit. We do not need a ton of glue on these, you guys. In fact, if you use a ton of glue, it's going to kind of show from the other side. Even though the stuff dries clear, we want it to not change the look of that acetate. That's all that needs. All right, and then I've got some cute little butterflies and dragonflies. I've got some ribbon here. I've got this piece right here. I was thinking I could put it across there. Then I've also got some blue ribbon from a blue ribbon pack there. And then I want to get a little bit of foam tape from my giant wheel of foam tape. And we're going to put our little laser cut moths down. Right there. right there. And then I love this little button. It's so cute. And this is really my method of collage, is just, and this collection, of course, makes this so easy. They have something in common, which is color. And you can use just about anything on this pack together, and it's all going to make sense. It's all going to work. Unlike doing collage where you're just pulling things on your own and trying to make sense of it, these collections are just have done all of that for you. So if you've been wanting to get into collage, this is your collection. There's that little bow. All right, and then we're going to put, I'm using these beautiful dazzle stickers. These are script greeting dazzle stickers, and they come in like white and gold and black and silver. And I'm not sure if the black is going to show up, but let's take a look. You can always switch to the white one. Yeah, the black's going to do just fine. Got our best wishes there. I'll move that up. And then we've got our little ribbon from our little blue ribbon collection. Put that right there. I've got this little button that I'm going to put here. And then I like to add a little crystal. And this one is ocean blue, and this one is blueberry. And any one or both of these colors would work great. So let's use both of them. And what I like to do is just sprinkle a couple out. This is all just part of that collage, adding things in to give you a little texture and just varying things a little bit. And I like to put some right next to this button. There. How cute to put some right on that. Go. And I think we can just put a couple here. Don't be afraid to overlap your elements and put things directly on leaves. There we go. All right. So there is our finished little collage card. It's got sparkle on it. We've got our greeting. We are all good. So you guys, this is such a fun collection. I'm going to bring everything back on here. Definitely check out the Money Saver. It's right over there on the right-hand side. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box, and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page where you can see everything we have just shown you, and all the dies and all of the things from the Inkwell collection. I can get everything in here. Thanks so much for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.